Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So my lunar sign brothers and sisters, let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for us. What is the destiny for the week ahead for Cancerians? So Moonchild, this week we get the Strength card, right? So this is delving into your heart of hearts. This is about reconnecting with your heart chakra. It's about you delving back into what you truly want at a heart space level. And it actually sees, and I've got to say this to you, my dear Cancerians, I feel like there's a decision coming this week that's going to require a lot of strength for you to push past it. And that's not to say that it's going to be, we don't know yet. We'll have a look at what the more context is. But the truth of the matter for me is I feel like there's going to be some sort of... there's going to be a big decision for you to make this week, and the Strength card coming through basically says that you're going to have to utilize a lot of your internal resources. This is about you really trying to dig deep into what it is that you truly want and ultimately trying to figure that out, and it's asking you to use a lot of your internal resources, so a lot of your heart space energy to really make that decision. This is not a week for you to make decisions based on what you think. It's a week for you to make decisions based on what you feel, right? Check in with the mind, obviously, think it out. If it's completely illogical, then maybe rethink it, but for the most part, listen to your gut, listen to your feelings, listen to your instincts, Cancer. That is the part of us, whatever, sun, moon or rising, the part of Cancerians that is always pretty much on point is the instincts and the intuition. Trust it this week. Then you've got the Lovers card. So this talks very much about your love life, right? So usually the love life, well, not even usually. So it's interesting. I said to you, didn't I? I feel like you've got a big decision to make. The Lovers card can represent choice. It can represent a big decision that needs to be made. Now, the fact that you've got this as the direction, this for me is talking directly about your relationships, right? So if you are in a relationship with somebody, this is you asking yourself, is this the right relationship for me? For a select few of you, this is you having to dig deep into your feelings to make a decision between two partners. This could be that you've got two potentials there, and this week you're having to choose between them. This week you can't, and I feel like you actually got a similar message last week. I'm not entirely sure if it was you guys, but very, very similar. And the feeling that I get from it is you're going to have to choose. This is a week where it's not even so much that all bets are off. It's more a case of you need to make a decision now. You can't sit on the fence any longer. And with the direction card being the Lovers, this is about really weighing up what you're looking at and using the strength of your heart and your feelings as a guidance system to push you towards one person or the other, or to say, this is the relationship for me, or no, it isn't. This is a make or break week in many, many ways. So very, very interesting. So let's have a look, see at the insight for the week ahead. What is the insight card? It's the Emperor, right? So for a lot of you, this is about you making decisions based on how you feel, but also based on what it is that's going to facilitate your ultimate growth. The thing about the Emperor card, excuse me, I've got this itchy nose that always happens around this time of year and it drives me insane. So the Emperor card as the insight is basically saying to you, whatever decision you make, check in with people. The thing about the Emperor, right? He's the ruler. He has advisors, he's got friends, he's got family, and this is saying to you, utilize the opinions and the understandings of those people, because sometimes the people that surround us are wiser than we are. They can give us a different perspective, a different insight that we might not be able to see because we are so deeply emotionally entangled, right? However, the decision that is made in finality at the end of it all always comes from the Emperor. He makes the final call, the final decision. And in your life this week, this is what you're doing. And this is why I need to say to you, this week, my dear Cancerians, there isn't going to be, and this isn't to say that it's a, you know, it's a negative thing or it's going to be something that's challenging. It's just saying that the final decision has to be yours and yours only. So take on other people's viewpoints, but don't make your decision based on what they say. Base it on what you feel with the information that you have to hand. If it's not too personal, let me know how it shapes up in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for more videos. And I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff.